All right, there we go. Okay, I think we're rolling, guys. Give me a second here. So, basically, what's been going on with my computer before we start going over with Bitcoin here, because it could happen again, and I want you guys to um, understand what it looks like, I guess, if it does happen. But basically, something goes wrong with my computer right now, which is why I'm taking it into the shop next week, where the computer is still working, but the transfer from the computer over to my monitors is messed up here. So I don't know exactly what's going on with it. But what do you call? I don't know what's going on wrong with my computer. But basically, yeah, something goes wrong sometimes with my computer where the signal from the computer over to the monitors goes down. Um, I'm actually gonna pay somebody to fix it here because I have no idea what's going on with it. I've heard too many different people send me too many different things. But yeah, so that's what just happened. It's a usually quick fix. I just turn my computer off and on. But literally, I have to turn off my computer on and on, which means a lot of the stuff I do, it usually takes me a little bit more time to pick it up. Okay. But anyway, guys, happy to see you guys here. I know a lot of people probably aren't going to be coming back because they don't know there's going to be another stream here coming. However, we can talk about Bitcoin and all the other stuff going forward from here, I guess. But I do not know if it's going to happen again. After I'm done streaming tonight, I'm probably going to take my computer apart, open it up, and I have this mechanical or air blower thing in here, which is probably just a little turbine that sucks in air from the top and pushes it out, whatever. But I'm gonna de-dust my computer just to see if it works out. But I have to take it all apart, unplug it, make sure it's off fully here. But best air conditioner in the world, except for I have air conditioning. But what do you call? So that's what's going on with my computer. If it does happen again, guys, over the next few minutes, I will probably not try to go back live again because that'll be much of a more of a hassle than I want to deal with. But at that time, I'll probably just take apart my computer, see what's wrong with it, and then call somebody up to see when I can schedule it. Well, see if I can schedule a sooner appointment. I already got an appointment for next week. But yeah, so sorry about that. I don't know exactly what's going on. I've never actually had that problem with the computer before, where the computer is still working, the sound is still going, but the monitors are kind of blank. I'm just hoping it's not a graphics card issue because this graphics card is like a 3080 or something like that. It's supposed to be expensive. Oh gosh, I do not want to be paying for another one here. Although I'm pretty sure I got it covered under Best Buy Total Tech Support. Well, it doesn't matter. But okay. Hey, no tacos, no life. Hey, Bideford. Hey, Edwards. And hey, I am a dot. I am K dot. There you go. Did I replace the cord? No, I don't know what it is. It's weird because it happens to both of my monitors. If it was just happening to one monitor, I would probably replace the cords. What I'm thinking of doing here is actually just I'm just going to pay somebody to check it out for me because I have absolutely no idea what's going on with it. And it's free. It's free for me through Best Buy Total Tech Support, so I don't have to, well, I guess I pay for it, but you know what I mean, not the normal sense of paying. I pay $200 a year for them to deal with all this crap, so I don't have to deal with it. Oh, yeah, and hey, Journal, whale number 3 before it cuts out. Yeah, this is something interesting here. You guys can see I just, when Google resets, it'll tell you, hey, do you want to reset all of your tabs because the Windows closed down abruptly. But yeah, here's what we were talking about yesterday. It actually got a little bit worse over the last few hours here. Let me actually zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So guys, whale number 3, yeah, selling off a load of crypto. I think Bideford reached out, and I think she said the total was $61,000 worth of, 61,000 Bitcoin were taken out today or over the last 24 hours. So this is a big red flag here. I'm going to continue saying this is a big red flag. The cool thing about Bitcoin right now, like we just talked about, though, as I was, before this last stream cut out, was the fact that Bitcoin is going up right now because the NASDAQ is going up right now. And if we take a quick peek at the NASDAQ here, we can see that it managed to break out, has a double bottom here. It is confirmed. Now, according to the technicals here, we'll still have to wait to see if earnings and rate hikes and stuff like that. That could always be a bombshell. But for now, we're looking like we want to have a short-term reversal. We just don't know how big of a reversal this is going to be. But you should be happy that we're having one. This is giving Bitcoin a little bit more of a little bit more of a room on the upside here. And if I take a quick little, make a move right here, we are looking like we want to have a little more of a golden cross. The last time we had a golden cross, we ended up crashing. So do keep that in mind here. But, last time we had a golden cross here, we actually had a crash there. Last time we had a golden cross here, we ended up going up a little bit more. But definitely we're not in 2021 anymore. We're in 2022, right? So, maybe I would expect for the NASDAQ over the next few days at best to try to get back up here towards $12,891. Maybe, I mean, that might be as far as I would assume it would go back up. And then from there, we might be able to come back down. That may take 2 to 3 more days. So that means probably by the weekend, we may be reversing a little bit more. That'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see this right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe since January of 2021. There you go. Now you guys can see that blue line right there. You can see how he has a lot of money in crypto, a lot of money in Bitcoin, and all of a sudden, a lot of it just came out. So it went from, number 3 is blocking the billions here, went from around $7.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. All of a sudden, it went down below $4.41 billion. So basically, from 7 to 4 billion-ish around. And that's a big red flag for a lot of people. I wanted to make a video about it last night, but I didn't get around to it. I'll probably try to make a video tonight as long as the stream doesn't cut out again, right? But yeah, this is no small number. If we just kind of go back in time here a little bit, as far as it'll let us go, let's just keep on scrolling down a little bit faster. You can see that he hasn't really made any large sell-offs like this in the past, which does have me concerned about what exactly this individual is going to be doing here with 61,000 Bitcoin. What are they doing with it? And here you go. The last time we had this much Bitcoin get flowing out was 7/9 of 2022. 7/19. What is this? 7/19 of 2022. Wait. Oh, sorry. This is the same stuff we're looking at. It just reset me to the top of the screen. I was like, what the heck is going on there? All right, let's scroll down. Okay, glad I caught that one there before I started talking about it. Do we have any history of it? Guys, I don't know when's the last time. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, okay. 1/29 of 2021 is the last time they sold off this much crypto. And actually, this isn't even the same amount as we're just talking about right now. So this is 1/29. So if we kind of go back and peek, because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, 1/29 doesn't sound like it was a particularly good time, but let's verify, right? 1/29. Oh, this is interesting. 1/29, the last time this guy sold off that much, it was the beginning of an actual mini bull run here towards the end before Bitcoin eventually did do that capitulation zone. So, I'll be interested to see how this plays out. That's not as bad of a thing as I was assuming. I thought it might be something more over here where we had a big dump or something. It's not. 1/29 over here is back, when it looked like we were about to fall off a cliff, and I think he was wrong at that point in time. Let's hope he's wrong over here. That is something interesting. I did not know that, actually, guys. Okay. Let's go back over here. So far, before we get back into everything else, we are managing to hold above the 50-day moving average right now, as well as this old flag trend line. We broke out. Let's see if Bitcoin can continue on here. Now it's getting more likely that Bitcoin, well, not like, but now it's more plausible that Bitcoin can hit the $24,000, $25,000 levels over the next 2-3 days. I'm not entirely sure how good this weekend is going to go off, but it looks like we have an opportunity to go up for at least the next 2-3 days. Once the weekend comes in, guys, that's where we might start having some reversals here. That's where you might start seeing a little bit more damage to portfolios, I guess I would say there. Okay, let's bring this back over here to the 15. There you go. You can see we're bouncing off of the trend line right now. We're trying, guys. We're trying. We're trying to hold strong. Better to put this over here. Why is this not over here? Why is this empty? Might have made a mistake here from a while ago. Okay. There we go. Is this the right one? Yep. And let me get this bottom one here too, because this is going to be important going forward. There we go. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Why are these different? Let's see. 15 here. Oh, no, they're the same. Okay, I messed up on the first one. Phew. Okay, so we actually did break down below it here, unfortunately, on the 15-minute chart. Was hoping we didn't. Okay, let's go over here to something else that's kind of popping, though. Maybe a link is moving up a little bit here. Not entirely sure why. There we go. We can see 5 minutes should do fine here. We can keep a look on that for a minute. Okay. Happy the screen's still working for us now. What's it? Hey, Puma, happy to see you back. I still chicken peck. What's right here? And hey, Pro Level, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The graphics card. I just don't do much on this computer, which is why I don't know why the graphics card is messing up. Maybe I just ran my computer too hard or something like that. I think that might be what's going on. Or what my friend said here is he had the same problem with his computer. It was because his computer was having too high of an idle speed, and it kind of got cranked up too high. And it was like a computer's way of like cooling off the memory card and stuff like that, or whatever it is. And what he said it might be was I need some more thermal pasting or something like that. So I'll let Best Buy deal with it, but I hope it's nothing too bad because apparently I think cards are still hard to deal with. Let's see right here. Oops, messed up something right here. Shucks, I need to have my desk pens open. That's fine. Um, there we go. There you go. And hey, Justin, don't worry about the tickers. Then I'll fix another time. Not something I need to worry about right now. I'm not a bear, but it doesn't seem logical for the bear market to be over. That would be the shortest in history. Yeah, I don't think the bear market's over by any stretch of the imagination. We're just trying to see if we can make some money on this little bit of uptrend. I sold all of my longs yesterday though, because I was like, I mean, we ran up a lot. A lot of my coins were up a lot. I was like, what, I need to sell some off and buy some at a later date. And I still think that's going to be the wisest strategy for my portfolio. But I know all of you guys have your different opinions. But yeah, I do not think the bear market is over by any stretch of the imagination. That would be absolutely crazy. What I think is going on from a more of a technical standpoint here is, let me just get rid of all these NASDAQ lines here. We're coming pretty close to the 200 weekly moving average here. You can see on the NASDAQ. Just like in the past, when we get kind of close to it, we do manage to bounce. I'm wondering if we're trying to bounce off of it right now. What I thought what might be happening over the next few, days or weeks, I guess, is that we would actually come into contact with the 200 weekly moving average as far as the NASDAQ is concerned. See contact, then bounce. Or in 2008 financial crisis, contact, then bounce, then crash, right? So I thought that might be happening, but right now we're not even coming into contact with it, which is a good sign here. It is a good sign. I still think eventually through the recession and whatnot, we are going to have to break down below this, but maybe we're taking a little bit of a cool off period that may take a couple weeks to a month. We never know, but it looks like we're breaking out right now, trying to go after the 20-week moving average, which was our last level of resistance, which means that technically, if we're looking at this right now, if I can zoom in here for you guys, the NASDAQ might be able to rally up another 4.5% max. And then, just like over the past few times, we might get rejected from the 20-week moving average. That's what might be happening now. If we see some type of crazy rally in the Nasdaq, I mean, maybe we go up to the 50-week moving average, but I don't know if that's going to happen here. You do see the last two times we did try to break above the 50 here, as well as the 20. You can see that we got rejected both times. But I'd be saying at this point in time, I don't know if we're going to really break above this 20-week moving average. And the big reason is because of the rate hikes that are incoming. I think that's going to cause a little bit more of a drop in the market, not a boom in the market, right? Let me go back over here at Bitcoin right here and put this back over here. Let's go to we can go back to the 15 here. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. There we go. All right. Well, at least Link is going up a little bit. If there's another coin popping up a little bit more, I'll be happy to look at it. Right now, though, the majority of coins that I'm looking at right now are down, down, down. What's right here? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna open up a thing for me very fast. Desk pens. I have one of those applications that if you put it on one of your windows, it keeps the window at the top, and I want to make sure I can see what you guys are seeing as far as the stream is concerned. Um, And hey, Monica, did he sell or transfer to different wallets? Sigurfish was saying something to that respect. Some of it, I expect most of it went to an exchange. So when you see it leave the wallet, it doesn't mean he sells it no matter what. Like, it doesn't mean he sold it. Normally what it means is one of two things. He's moving it to the wallet, like you said, or he's moving it to an exchange. From what I think, it's actually moving to an exchange, which is the big red flag here. That's why I'm more concerned about all of it. But you have to track them down one by one and see what each one went. So if I go all the way back up here very fast, let me just drag it and be faster. There we go. And we just kind of go through this list right here. Okay, maybe this might take a little bit longer period of time than I wanted to do. There you go. So wallet, Coinbase, wallet, Coinbase, wallet, Coinbase, wallet, Coinbase. So it looks like Coinbase for these. I wish they had this would be a little bit more organized here. Um, see, this isn't the right one. No, it's not the right one. Oh, they're putting a little bit more money in there, though. But yeah, it looks like they went to a wallet. And link is still popping up here just a little bit, guys. And hey, Far From Broke, happy to see you, my man. Let's see. And hey, per level, I think we would all be amazed if Bitcoin didn't, like, if we just didn't come back to the lows and we just, like, never came back to this price again. A lot of people would be kicking themselves in the back, in the butt, whatever, for not buying Bitcoin at these levels, right? Let's see. And hey, Wonder Space Zillow is going up too. There you go. I was told by Secret that whale number 3 did not sell but moved to a wallet 50, I believe. Yeah. Oh, wait, Secret Fish is here. Hold on. Mike, whale wallet 3 became number 4. Saw that. Then moved to all 50. All the movement is now in wallet 12. Oh, so they're playing a little bit of trickery. So this is the games here. Hold on a second here, guys. Bit info charts. Let's go over here. Oh, gosh, I hate this part of it. Where is it at? Why doesn't it just... My computer's freaking out on me. There we go. Okay. And you said wallet 12 just took out 10,000 Bitcoin today as well. And there we go. So all action, all the movement is now in wallet 12. Okay. I'm going to have to watch this more closely, guys, because this is going to be interesting. You can see, well, 11. I'm guessing this hasn't updated to today then, because it still says number 11 here. And they just moved 10,000 Bitcoin out. Where'd this 10,000 Bitcoin go? Okay. I'll track it down later on, or Secret, please let everybody know, because I do not know where anything about Wallet 12 yet, so I'll have to dive into a little bit later. And happy to see you, Secret Fish, as always. You missed a little bit of drama. My computer is having some random issues where the screens go blank, so this is the second stream of the night where we're trying to retest this here. And again, if the stream does go down again tonight, I'm sorry. I'll try to fix it later on. I don't know exactly... Well, this is the first time it's ever happened while streaming, so that was a concern to me. I think it might be because of the heat outside, and I don't have my air conditioning on today. Okay. Still moving around now? Yeah, I want to see where this money goes, because, I mean, there's obviously going to be somebody talking about it eventually. You guys can always YouTube it to see if anybody knows what's going on. But I'm surprised to see all that Bitcoin moving around, so it's not going to the Coinbase exchange. Then I guess it's just going over here. What you see... Well, this hasn't had any movement since July 15th, which is a few days ago. Yeah, I'm gonna have to track all this stuff down here, guys. I'm gonna have to track all this down because it's more complicated than just me looking it up real fast to talk to you guys about it. Not anymore. Keeps moving. Oh, okay. And hey, Justin, that's your wallet. Oh gosh, yeah. Okay. Quick few things here, very fast, guys. Over the last 24 hours, I thought this was interesting. You do have some coins that are actually still moving up right now. If you guys want to start day trading, I would probably say these coins are going to be the best ones you want to be trading. I looked at Flow today. It looked fine to me. Zill was okay. I thought FTM would be something you guys want to trade. It's less than $1, so it may be easier for some of you guys. Zill is like 0.04, so I thought that might be a little more complicated. But some of you guys like trading coins that are under like a 10 cents or so. I don't like it as much, but you guys can do whatever you want, right? So you are seeing some coins with some big moves. Something that I thought was pretty interesting here is, some of these coins, they did have some nice moves, like Ethereum Classic. They are dying back down a little bit, but by no means are they done running, okay? So just, keep them open for any day trades that you guys might want to be putting on right now. So far, just all wallet to wallet. Yeah, I got to figure out, because what I'm looking at right here, Secret, is I'm looking at wallet 12. Oh, no, this is, maybe I clicked on the wrong wallet. Maybe that's it. No, wallet 12, yeah. Yeah, there's been no transaction in this one. I need to figure out exactly which wallet that is, which wallet that money went to. Okay, but yeah, I'll look at it. I'm excited to see where all this money is flowing. That's the cool thing about the blockchain. You get to see where the money is flowing, and it's kind of, the government can see it too, but that's the good thing. We can see where everybody's money is going. All right, is there anything else actually popping off right now? Let's take a quick peek here, guys. I was hoping Sand and Mana might continue to go up even more over the next few hours, but it looks like, I guess, we had a small breakout here. Yeah, we had a small breakout for Mana. That was nice to see. We're seeing, guys, a lot more coins look like they have the opportunity to have those golden crosses on the daily chart. I'm pretty excited about those. Let me just kind of go through the list here. Ethereum has one. ADA is getting closer. Ethereum Classic is almost there. Ethereum Classic reached that 200 daily, though, and it got rejected hard. Hope it can drive back up. XRP close, dollar index going down. That's good for Bitcoin's prices. STMX there, Sheeb. Sheeb already had one. That might be interesting. FTM close, Matic already had one. That's Matic, of course. Litecoin close, AXS, getting there. Gala, okay, so we're seeing some moves, guys. We're seeing some opportunities here for some more bullish signals in the marketplace. Let me go back over here to the 15, though. Found it. It's in wallet 17. Ah, okay, thank you. See? Okay, there you go. Wallet number 17. Oh, yeah, there it is. Why is this person moving all this money around? This makes me concerned. Yeah, just imagine a wallet that had nothing in it all of a sudden over the past few days just jump up like a maniac here. Okay, I'll make a video talking about the money moving from wallet to wallet here later on tonight. Probably be ready for you guys tomorrow morning, but I do think that's pretty interesting. And I'll see if there's any other YouTubers that kind of have any more information about it. But so far here, you can see all the movement really started here with the multiple levels of Bitcoin at 718, which is yesterday. And then we had 719. That's where the big bucks started coming in here. So this is going to be interesting to look at. At least it didn't move into an exchange, guys. That's actually better news for us than if it was to move to an exchange. That usually means it's about to sell it off in the market. So thank you, Secret Fish, very, very much for that. Excuse me. Yeah. Hey, Justin, my wallet is 30. Guys, we would all kill to have a wallet on the top 100 list. I think we would all love to have that. Oh, and so far, guys, I was looking at this a few minutes before the stream started. You do see futures up just a little bit, but you do see futures up after all the major indexes did break out of those technicals there today. All right, so I'm really excited about that going forward too. Let me zoom out to this one a little bit more. Actually, we don't need to do that right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on any coins, please let me know. I won't keep on ranting here about all this stuff. Just let me know if you have any questions about any coins. I'll be happy to help you out. I have no idea when my screen is going to go black again, which is going to suck here. And I got to figure out how to get this fixed up as soon as possible. It's the trick traders, Mike. I believe it, Secret. I believe it. But I don't like being tricked. I haven't had a chance to look at it so far because I've been trying to figure out this ticker stuff. I've been trying to build out a website today, and it's been really a lot of fun on that part. What's right here? I will one day along next to secrets. Oh gosh, yeah. I don't know which number secret your wallet is, but I expect it to be up on that list as well. Let's go right here. Is that working out fine? Yeah, that's doing okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to make sure everything worked out fine. Okay. Is it get fixed? What do you call it? Yeah, my and thanks for subscribing, Impartial. What do you call it? I'll get my computer fixed, guys. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's probably the heat. I didn't turn on my AC today because I didn't think it was going to be that hot. The whole world is apparently on fire from what every news organization I saw today. And like Europe's on fire, America's on fire. But I live, up closer to Seattle, Tacoma area in Washington State. We're toasty, but we're not too hot. I don't think my computer likes that heat, which is again why I bought this duster here so I can clean out all the dust and gunk out of it today. This is like a mini air conditioner, but bought this on freaking Amazon. It's freaking amazing. It's one of those things I bought and I didn't remember I bought it, so yeah, it's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be spending the majority of my night, guys, cleaning out my desktop computer here, which will be fun. I just gotta let it turn off all the way, which takes a minute. Let's see. And hey, Sivas, how's Spell looking? Let me check. Actually, let me pull it over here on the other screen because chain link is still going okay. Spell. I can go here. Oh, it's popping off a little bit. That's interesting. This is the 15-minute chart. Let me go to the daily here. Yeah, it is moving back up a little bit here. I'm glad I bought some. It just had a golden cross today, so you're seeing a little bit more of an upward move. You do see a little bit of resistance up here, though, closer to... Oh, I got the magnet on. There we go. 0.00134, if you're looking for that one. What I'd be looking at right now is I'd just be waiting for it to break back down here eventually. But right now, I like what I'm seeing for it. It looks like it's making a move. You'd be more inclined to start scaling out at these levels if you're day trading. I'm long on Spell, so I don't really feel the incentive right now to sell anything out of it. But it does look like it's doing well. It does look like it's doing well right now. I probably will be buying more as it comes back down and breaks down over the next few weeks here. But yeah, I like Spell a lot. Is there any other major resistance levels here? Let me just kind of do a quick little Fibonacci check. We go to the 15, see if it honors it at all. I mean, a little bit here. It doesn't honor it as much, probably because it has a very low market cap. That's what usually really drives these things down. It worked a little bit there. But yeah, I would. I like the way it looks right now. It's still going strong. You want to see the futures really push Bitcoin up, though, if you want to see this continue to drive up. But so far, it looks good to me. And let me go back over here to Bitcoin very fast. Let me recheck the market cap for you on Spell. Whoa, okay. All right, yeah. Sorry, glitched out for me on a second. That's not usually where the search bar is on on the coin market cap. Yeah, the market cap is only $115 million. It's up like 16% today. That is a nice move up. Maybe I will sell some of mine off. I don't know. As much as these things are running, you guys know I still think we're going to be heading downward. I'm probably not going to sell any more off. I already sold off, like, what did I say, like 10, 15% of a lot of my long-term holds in order to buy them lower. I'll be happy with that for now, and I'll just wait for the market to go back down before I buy anything else. But yeah, Spell token looks really good. Still a very low market cap, so I feel more inclined, I guess, to long-term hold it than to try to make a quick buck off of it, unfortunately. Let's see it here. Let's see here. And hey, Phyllis, the rate hike could bring things down. Yeah, I agree. Just remember, when it comes to the rate hike, guys, over the past few times we've had the increased rate hikes coming out, the day of the rate hike, we have an unsuspected boom, and then the big mega move down comes the day after. So the way it usually works out with rate hikes is we're kind of watching it all together. We see the bad news come out, the market go down very fast, and then a few minutes later you see a sudden spike, and then Jerome Powell comes out, and the market seems to go back up as he's talking and giving his news conference to all the journalists out there. And then we kind of work out okay. And then a few hours after that, the market really starts to dump, and that's where we have our problem. So, it's going to be a wild ride regardless. But I don't. I forgot what the vote was for yesterday, but I think the majority of you guys picked a 75 basis point rate hike for this next hike. Second place came 100, third place came 50, and the last place came 25 here. So, I think as long as it's 75 or 100, we should probably be coming down. But if it's 50 or 25, I think we'll probably be going up. And, I would say that because right now we've actually bounced up a little bit more. So the market may be pricing in some other stuff here. And hey, secret current wallet number 3 has never sold. Just moving money around those wallets. Man, I'm so surprised they moved it all the way to wallet 12, though. Or I think you said 17 the next time. All right, I'm logging Bitcoin now, 2 million. Oh, geez. Paper trade? Oh, okay. Paper trading is always good. So far, guys, now I think the goal, I know we're looking at the 15-minute chart here for Bitcoin, everybody. But I do think the goal here is going to be to close above this 50-day moving average again and again and again. We don't want to break down below this. We just want to continue to grind up and maybe start falling back down eventually, but only in time for us to have a golden cross so we can actually move up a little bit higher there. That's what I'd be looking at for the goal here. There we go. Okay. I was referring to current number 4 wallet. What are you talking about? General. Oh, yeah. Because wallet 3 is now wallet number 4 after moving the money. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And hey, Nelly, happy to see you back as well. About Powell. Yeah, it's always fun to day trade when Powell is talking. I don't really like to trade when Powell is talking because I like to just listen to what he's talking about. I am curious to see how he sees this more lighter side of the economy being shown. Netflix having better earnings, people not maybe as bad as we thought right now. If that's going to give him more of a reason to go after inflation even harder, thereby raising interest rates more, like 100 basis points, something like that. But yeah, when he talks, I want to listen to him, even though I don't agree with his policies so far. I think he hasn't been aggressive enough. Now he is. It's important to learn what he has to say because he still isn't a very intelligent person. He still is in charge of a very, very powerful institution that controls a lot beyond just what America does. I'm up, no way, sell. My friend bought 52K spell 3 months ago. He now has $800. There you go. What do you call it? It's definitely going to be a longer term hold for sure. I don't know what the price of spell was 3 months ago, but I was assuming it's much higher than what it currently is now. Let's see. Sell it. Hey guys, don't be afraid to make profits, even if it's in the freaking paper trading. Just make sure when you paper trading, you're able to lock in those gains over time, and you put them all into a separate trading journal for paper trading. Or if you're just having fun, you can just have fun. Don't worry about that. All right. So right now, Liquid's the only thing moving up. Oh, Engine Coin's moving up here a little bit more, guys, as well. Let me see. Do I have a minute chart here? Engine Coin's also popping off. What, 65 cents? I remember when we were testing $4 for this coin. That was feels like a long time ago now. Has ever been that Bitcoin has found a bottom and never retested it before the bull run began? How confident are you that we are at least retest 17 at least? Oh, I'm pretty confident that we're going to be coming back down over time. It's just that, I could be wrong. That's the thing, right? I don't think the economy is in like the best of shape. I think what's happening right now is we're just kind of in a little bit of a limbo period. But I do think since Jerome Powell is going to continue to have to do interest rates over the next few months here, get more aggressive and more aggressive, that is going to push us into a recession, unfortunately. But remember, I'm not talking about 2008 financial crisis recession. I'm talking about more of a mild recession where things are bad, but it's bad that everyday people can live with. As crass as that may sound, I guess. Too late to reset it. And Ticket Fish says current wallet number 4 was previously number 6. That makes sense because earlier this year, there was a new whale number 3 temporarily. I forgot who it was, but that person was moving money all over the place in their wallets. See. And hey, Francisco, you can use the CPU ID HW monitor system. Oh no, I got one. It's through my AMD Ryzen, whatever it is. I have one. It doesn't. I mean, it says my computer is hot, but not 90-degree hot or 90 degrees Celsius hot, right? It says it's anywhere between 70 and 80 when I'm gaming, which I assume is okay. But yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, guys. I mean, you can see it's perfectly working just now. There's no problems with it. I think that's because I dusted something out. I may just need to have my computer done a thorough cleanup. My place is dusty. I do have, well, not dusty. That would seem like dog hair. Maybe dog hair is messing with my computer system or everything. Because this didn't happen when I had Loki. When I did it before I had Loki. So I think it may be just extra dust and clutter in here. I have my cleaning ladies that come across and dust everything, but if the computer is on, I guess the dust can fly in there and kind of stick. So, I'll take it apart a little bit and I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Engine Coin is definitely pumping up right now, guys. This is a minute chart, so it looks more exaggerated, but it does look nice at this moment in time. I got on the line. He's the whale. You got Elon on the line. He's the whale. He needs more money for the rockets. I mean, I wouldn't mind donating money to Elon's funding wallet for rockets if it meant that I had a chance to get on one of his first rockets to Mars, like a lottery system. That would be really, really fun. I haven't heard much about SpaceX in a minute, though. I think, well, I guess I have, but just through Elon's Twitter feed and stuff like that. But I want to see some missions to Mars or something where you don't need the whole rocket to go over there, but you just like send a rocket up and just like send a projectile out there, and for just him to like claim some land or something, or have a mini robot on it, and then just like a little mini robot plants a flag and is like, hey, this is the property of Elon Musk, and I just want to see the whole world freak out about it. The people would be like, it's a dystopian future. Corporations control Mars. I would love it, only for the media coverage of it, because they would go crazy. Let's see. And hey, investing, pull out some indicators on the indexes. There's divergence after divergence. Volume is very weak, and money flow index isn't moving with the price. Yeah, what do you call it? I know it's not. What would I say this right now? When we're talking about stuff going up right now, we're not talking about like a full-on reversal. The economy is getting better. We're talking as far as like a short-term breakout. You can make some money if you buy the breakout or if you want to day trade throughout the breakout, right? I still see the economy overall being bad. I still see rate hikes hurting us for sure. For a lot of the stocks out there, yes, volume is lower. I think what's happening right now is like what happened last time. You will see corporations or more likely hedge funds using these little mini rallies to sell off assets so they can buy them back at lower prices. And somebody's going to be on the other end of the stick here holding all those bags, right? But yeah, I totally agree with you there. It is not looking as nice as just the breakouts would assume. Mike, last time we touched the 23K wick is June 15th. We crashed to 17K. Do you think that will happen again? Yeah, we were coming in contact with that 200 weekly moving average or so. Um, I don't think it would happen specifically because we touched it at that one time. What I would say is we have to wait to see what happens with the Nasdaq tomorrow. I'm putting a lot of faith this week into the Nasdaq, guys. I mean, I guess as I normally do. I'm waiting to see if these will be any type of false breakouts or if it will just come up to at least the 20-week moving average as far as the Nasdaq is concerned, then get rejected because that's been a level we've had a lot of trouble buying back into. But so far right now, guys, earnings haven't been terrible. They've been, I wouldn't say good, but they haven't been terrible. And I think the market priced in terrible earnings, and that's what you're seeing right now. Okay, as long as those earnings continue to be okay, maybe we can have a little bit more of a rally. But I do think it's going to be we are still more bearish than bullish. If we do manage to have some good moves, by all means, feel free to trade them. But yeah, I'm not going along at this point. Remember, in the last few days, and the last what is it? Last 6 days, we ran up 27% on Bitcoin, 26%. I'm not going to buy after that. Now we may keep on going up higher, sure, but I don't feel like this is the start of any bull market. So I'm not risking it, but by all means, if I might find some day trades in here worth trading though. But I'm not going to be longing and holding for multiple days at this point. I don't feel like I have to do that. I'd probably want for a little bit more of a reset or a little bit of a testing out of support. Nah, heat will kill it faster. Let's see. Oh, the memory card. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Stop gaming and it lasts forever. Oh no, the heat. Yeah, what do you call? I game on it, but I don't game on it too much. I play Paradox games. I don't play the games that really crank up the CPU and stuff like that. I don't play games like that too often. But I have had a gaming laptop, and that gaming laptop survived just fine. I don't know what makes the desktop so much more different. But if I have to get a new graphics card or something like that, so be it. I just want to pay for it. Ah, those cost so much money. Well, at least the one I have. Hold on a second here. I think that's what it is. How do you see what the price is? $809. I don't even know if this is the right one here, but yeah. Oh boy, they yeah. I think my computer has insurance for 3 years or something like that, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't think. Um, what's right here? Mike's gonna have his own city on two on Mars, Whitman and Loki Estates. I would love to have a property on Mars, guys. I would have a little town on top, but then I would have a whole ecosystem below Mars's surface, and I would have tunnels going everywhere, little pool parties going around. I mean, I wouldn't have your typical, I would adapt it for Mars. It'd be so much fun, and then little underground systems and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be like a cool little educational center on the side. Oh yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. What's it here? Good luck living on Mars, guys. Mars is awesome. If I could just have a spacesuit and nice amenities, I'd be happy. There's no nukes on Mars. Very much so. Very much so. Um, that darn crypto made graphics cards so expensive. Yeah, they did. They actually got cheaper as a lot of the miners were selling them off because Bitcoin's so low. Maybe I could actually get one really cheap if the market continues to go down here. But I'm thinking over time. I'll have to figure out what's going on with my computer, but I'm gonna take it to Best Buy. It's gonna get diagnosed and so to speak, right? But it should be fine going forward here, guys. I mean, I'm hoping, right? It hasn't had an issue so far. I don't want. Well, do I have any wood to knock on? I do not. Metal frame right there, or wood frame right there. That's painted, looks like metal. What's right here? Good luck living on Pluto. Pluto's awesome, guys. Pluto's awesome. I also an engine coin take a little bit of a dip here. You are starting to see coins kind of turn a little bit more green than red, though. So I do like looking at that. Anything else really popping off? AXS is moving up here a little bit. ADA is moving up a little bit over the last few minutes. It popped up to about almost like 53 cents or so. I probably sold this too early, guys. I sold this at 50 cents. It's now up to 53. That's an extra. Where was that up? You know, an extra 5% or so, like an extra 50% on the asset. Actually, that would be more than 50% if I'm doing it that way. But yeah, so you're starting to see some good moves come out of here, though. Let's see, 15-minute chart for Bitcoin here. Hopefully, we can hold on to it. You can take Biden as your president on Mars. Oh, jeez. He's going to the sun. Oh, no, guys. That's mean. That's mean. Let me see the futures right here. We're doing fine. Let me see if I can find anything else here. So far, guys, we're doing fine. So far, we're doing fine. Oh, there we go. Let me get rid of these guys. Hold on a second, guys. There you go. Tired of being alone, guys. I will never understand why there's so much spam on YouTube. I hope they can get it fixed up pretty soon, though. It's getting more and more wild. But anyway, guys, if you guys have any coins you guys want me to check out, let me know. Otherwise, I'll call it a night. But please let me know if you guys have any coins. Right now, I'm just looking at ADA. It's coming down here a little bit after a nice little run. The 15-minute chart makes it look a lot nicer than what the minute chart does. Still popping off. There's some good volume here, though. Ethereum Classic, or not. Well, let me see. Actually, verify that very fast. Yeah, there's a little bit of volume coming in through here. Ethereum Classic is still consolidating after that nice move it made over the last few days. STMX is still slowly grinding after the dip. SHIB is still grinding. Yeah, SHIB is not honoring the technicals like you would hope it would at all. Maybe the Fibonacci extension level, but not the Fibonacci retracement level. Oh, right there it did, I guess. FTM still looking okay. Matic still consolidating. Anything else here? No, we're looking okay right now. Okay. And let's get the volume off of here very fast. There we go. Okay. Oh, baby, spam. Yeah, there's a lot of bots. YouTube is so bad at not getting bots. I think I don't know how many bots are created every day, but I assume it's in the millions across the world. Maybe even tens of millions of bots are created every day. But I just don't know. Like, I feel like Google has to step in and to make it very difficult to open up a Google account to the point where you need a driver's license or something that can be verifiable, and they need to have a database. And that's too much control to a corporation, though, right? So, I feel like Google has to do something and stop people from making too many Google accounts, but I don't see how that's going to happen. I don't see how that's going to happen in a good way, at least from my, my expertise, which I don't have many in this field. And hey, Starscream, can I look at LRC? What is LRC? Coinbase. It's popping off a little bit off of these support levels here. It had a small breakout a few days ago. It looks like coming from the trend line. It actually broke out above the 50-day moving average as well. It's pumping up. So I'm assuming you have somebody not trying to buy because you would be buying pretty late here. But from what I see, let me actually add on some levels. Let me do 2 different Fibonacci extension levels here just to test something out. Did it honor it? It honored it. Okay, it honored it there as well. Shorter term. Okay. So right now, as long as Bitcoin can stay strong, I think you have a good chance of at least reaching the price target right now in the shorter term one, which shorter term Fibonacci extension, which is going to be around 48 cents or so. So I'd probably start scaling out if you have a day trade on it, anywhere between 48 cents and 50 cents. Now after that, I would probably assume that going off of this larger Fibonacci trend line, that you might actually have an opportunity to get back up here towards 53.5377. If it goes above that, then I think it's going to be an obvious, start selling the majority of your assets off. It may pop up even more, but I wouldn't expect it to. But so far now, I mean, if you just get back up to that one level up here around 49.50 cents, you're going to be up around 15 cents from the 15% from the breakout. If you did buy anywhere over here over the past few days on any one of these dips, I would say you could be up as far as 35%, maybe even 40% if it keeps on grinding up here. But I think this is in a good spot right now, and it looks like it wants to have a golden cross over the next few days. Sorry guys, I have some dog hair in between my glasses and my eyes. But yeah, let me know if you have any more questions about this. But this looks fine to me. We managed to break out. You could always consider this somewhat of a double bottom here, even though it's a little bit of a dip, kind of makes it a little bit more weird. But regardless, you do have a breakout there, and the breakout's been working really well. Maybe you can expect even more coming forward for this one if we can have a golden cross between the 20 and the 50-day moving averages. But right now, these Fibonacci levels, extension levels, have been holding quite well. I'm excited to see where it can go from the future. Maybe 50 cents is my best bet. We can go over here to the seconds chart and just kind of watch this play out here for Bitcoin. I love the seconds charts on every single crypto, except for Bitcoin just gets so much better data for the seconds chart compared to something like a Litecoin, where it's kind of all choppy like that, you see? And like it's been seconds and we haven't had any new data. Seconds and no new data, no new data. Whereas Bitcoin, the data is just flowing in left and right, which is why we normally stick to this one. That's right here. Oh, hey, Meta, you think Bitcoin's going down to 21,577? We'll see. I mean, again, I'm more bearish with you guys at this point in time. We'll have to see how bad everything gets, but I want to see if the fact that whale number three moves so much crypto out just like they normally do, you see that bad signal before we usually take a drop. I want to see if that's going to be the fact, or if it'll be like the that 1 out of 6 chance that happens where it doesn't go that trader's way, or it doesn't go the way that we would assume based off of the movement of Bitcoin in that whale number three wallet, or the old whale number three wallet now. Oh, what's right here? Oh man, tacos sound delicious right now. Damn it! I could really use some tacos as well. What did I have for dinner? I did not have dinner yet today. Ouch. I will be having dinner eventually. I had some leftover pizza for lunch. Um, and happy Taco Tuesday. No tacos, no life. I should make some tacos. I had tacos earlier this week. No, I had fried tortillas with eggs and tapatio and cheese on top of it. It was good. Um, and hey, Bideford. Sorry, I was on the phone and missed the spam work. Oh, no worries. Hey, work is always more important than modding. Trust me, I don't feel ever bad about that. Check out my Bitcoin Cash, up a lot after that golden cross worked out wonders for me. I'm glad you made some money there. I know you asked me about it. Let me see right here. Oh, there you go. That golden cross from here to here worked out fine, and you're about to have another golden cross between the 50 and the 200 here pretty soon. That is a nice little move. It looks like you made some good profit. I won't ask how much you made, but it looks like you did make a solid profit here after that golden cross entered, and it managed to break out above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart as well. And somebody just asked a question here as well. Zill, hey Blake. Zill, let me see. Oh, and you said you took 160% profits on my Matic spot? Hey, there you go. That's awesome. Or not my Matic spot, but your Matic spot. Oh, this is interesting. I think we just started talking about this a few minutes ago on CoinMarketCap.com as one of the ones that have been moving up a lot in the last 24 hours. Well, this one had a weird breakout. Look at this. So this breakout occurred way over here. So far, it worked out perfectly well. It blasted above the 20-day and 50-day moving averages. You're going to be running into a little bit of resistance, of course, just at the old level peak, around 5 cents or so, a little bit above that, because this is less than a nickel right now. Let me pull up the Fibonacci extension tools again here. Let me grind this down. Oh yeah, so far so good. Resistance. Oh, let me go to the 4-hour. No, resistance. It kind of broke just above that. Actually, there was no resistance. Resistance here, resistance there. It's moving pretty steadily. I'd be in a scale out mode right now. So far, this breakout, if you did buy it, I mean, you're looking at, let's say you bought it right here. You had an opportunity to be up 25%. This is looking like a pretty good play, man. As far as today, though, let me check out the 15-minute chart. You just get a major rejection there. That's only because it pumped up so much. Of course, it's going to be coming down a little bit harder. I might be willing to buy it if it comes back down to at least the Fibonacci extension level here and see if it can come up even more. I would kind of want to see Bitcoin moving up a little bit more before I do that, but I think this is still a good play here for you guys. But so far, guys, yeah, this is a nice move here. We've been seeing a lot of coins have some really nice breakouts. I like a coin that breaks out and goes straight up, and like you see a lot of coins they break out and they don't really do much. Right now, Dogecoin is one of those coins. Excuse me. We've broken out, but we haven't really done much. I'm hoping that over the next few days, though, Dogecoin can actually continue to grind back up and head back up towards that 7 cents level. Or where did we talk about a few days ago? Like at max, maybe get it back up to 8 cents. I think that's what we talked about a couple weeks ago when we were talking about maybe it can break out from here. But I'd be happy to see that happen over there for Dogecoin. I'm waiting for Dogecoin to have a big move just like everything else. But, in order for that to happen, we have to see Bitcoin continually going up. Otherwise, Dogecoin will crash with Bitcoin coming down, right? Okay, there we go. Back to the seconds. There you go. And hey, Michael, I like the new roller ticket. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to have to fix it up a little bit so it has more relevant data, I would say. Because right now it says Uniswap is 728. What is Uni on my chart? Do I even have Uniswap? I don't. What is other there? Ethereum Classic is 2456. What is Ethereum Classic here? 2485. So it's like maybe a 10, 15 minutes behind some of these moves here. So I'll have to figure out how to get that up to speed. But I don't. As long as you guys have a general idea of what the price is, that's my goal here. And with that new information, now I can have less processing power being used for all this other stuff here. And what I'm also going to do is probably have a banner up there eventually and some other stuff. But I do want to have that rolling around here on my other 24-hour stream so you guys have an idea of where the other coins are at. Even if it's like maybe 10 minutes lagging or something like that, you guys still have a general idea of what these other coins are looking like here. Let's see. And always, Starscream, happy to help you out as always, and thank you again for becoming a member. What's right here? ACH is up at 40%. Yeah, guys, feel free to day trade some of these moves and see Bitcoin's having a mini pump here on the second chart. But I'm guys, I'm still optimistic about where Bitcoin can go over the next few days. Just understand that I think when we do drop, it's going to be pretty fast and horrific. But until then, enjoy it, right? Coins are popping off like crazy. Matic's up over like 150%. Other coins are well up over 100% since the lows we experienced a few weeks ago. We're still in a good spot, and on top of that, the Nasdaq is also creeping back up. SPY just broke out. The Dow just broke out. The Nasdaq as well just broke out. And they've all have an opportunity to have golden crosses between the 20-day and 50-day moving averages for all the three indexes that we just talked about. Hey, what CPU do I got? Oh God, I don't know. I'm not a computer wizard, guys. Let me see if I can settings. Let me go over here. Bluetooth and devices. I don't know how to find out my system here. Um, oh, here, hold on. I can do something here to help me out. Let's just watch Bitcoin for a second, though. Hmm. Here we go. I have a CyberPower CP Gamer Supreme Gaming Desktop, AMD Ryzen 7 5800X 32 gigabyte, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 380, 3 terabyte hard drive plus 1 terabyte SSD black. I don't know if I can find CPU here, if anything. Um, Operating system Windows, I guess it's Windows 11 now. Um, Processor AMD processor cores, 8 cores. Yeah, I don't know. um, Graphics card dedicated, brand Nvidia dedicated 64-bit, Ethernet, yes. Bays, lots of bays. Cooling system liquid, customizable case lighting, yes. Audio technology 7.1 channel surround. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, but maybe that helped you out by reading all that mumbo jumbo that I don't get. Let's see right here. Bitcoin will see one more rejection mid 23 before testing the recent low. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a rejection pretty soon. I wonder when that might be, but yeah. So far, I thought we were actually not even going to break above this trend line, so I'm in the wrong right now, guys. I thought we might actually just start falling back down. But surprisingly, the NASDAQ really, I thought since the NASDAQ got rejected yesterday, we would eventually get rejected today and just start moving back down in that consolidation period, and that might make Bitcoin go down overall since we kind of pumped up so much. Nope, I was wrong about that. In fact, the major indexes broke out, leading Bitcoin to also break out because they were all testing out those major levels of resistance, which were kind of interesting. But I will always admit when I'm wrong about stuff like this, and I was surprised by this one last night because last night we were just watching it go down, down, down. And if I go over here to the 15-minute chart on Bitcoin, you'll see last night, just how volatile everything was. We just crashed and just ricocheted back up here towards the early morning hours when the market was looking more favorable and we were having some green times, right? Or, excuse me, green times. Am I using a radiator to cool? No, I just have these portable air conditioners that I use, and basically it sounds like an industrial air conditioner because they kind of are. But like within like a few minutes, the entire downstairs that I have it in here, it is ice cold. I bought it last year because Washington State had a massive heat wave last year, and I had to get it shipped all the way from freaking New Jersey because everybody over here was sold out of air conditioners. Like the whole West Coast was sold out of air conditioners. So I don't want to have to deal with that again. So I made sure to just get a big, powerful air conditioner where I don't have to worry about it. And I'm thinking of buying another one upstairs for my mom and sister because they're still here, and I don't want them to get too hot. My sister doesn't usually mind. My mom loves the heat. She and just adores it. But my sister, she doesn't want it to be too hot, but she doesn't mind if it's hot. I don't like it to be a single degree over like 65, 70. I will freak out and like get me out of here. Uh, get a all-in-one cooler for my CPU. Oh, that might be it as well. What's right here? What do I think about Cosmos? Hey, more for humanity. Let me see if I can take a look at it here. Had a golden cross. It's still moving pretty well. I wouldn't try to short this anytime soon until it starts coming back down to that trend line. But what I see happening right now is a pretty kind of, there you go, pretty nice little uptrend here. Looks like it may be coming down fairly soon. Let's hope I'm wrong and we can keep on pumping up. But I might try to trade this breakout, or maybe I'll try to day trade the breakout. But I would only day trade the breakout. I probably wouldn't buy and hope for anything really crazy. What we're also looking at here is this level of resistance right there. Can you guys see this yet? From here to here, it looks like that's what's going on right now. If it's able to break out above that level, though, I think you have an opportunity to go up to at least $12, and I think that'd be a really good profit if you've been holding it for a while here. Let me go back to 12. So let's say you bought, I don't know, over the last few days when things were kind of more stagnant. You had the opportunity to be up to 20%. Now you're only up 15. It still looks pretty good to me. Just watch out for that level of resistance there. You have two, one coming up from this upward trend line, and then one coming over here from the highs or the peak of May 31st. Okay, but yeah, looks fine to me. There you go. And Bitcoin's looking more and more positive, guys. Every second that we kind of watch it, it's starting to creep back up just a little bit. And remember, we're dealing with, I know it's not on the screen, but we're dealing with the 50-day moving average. That's what we want to see continue to get better and better here. And hey, Ken, is there a way to buy crypto with debit with debit on BitGet? Very complicated. Not that I found out right now. I've talked to them about it, and what they're trying to do is deal with a bank. So they want to figure out how to get, like, there's banking regulations for exchanges that are outside the United States. They're trying to go through the process right now, which you guys know is being slowballed by the bureaucracy. They're trying to do it, but yeah, it's a pain in the butt. What I normally do in order to get money over to BitGet to make it a little bit easier for myself is you can put money in Coinbase, FTX, wherever you feel more comfortable, just to kind of like use your bank account or ACH or whatever it may be. And then from that app, it can be Robinhood, whatever, you just transfer that over. You can do Bitcoin as well. You transfer that over to BitGet, then you sell it, or you just transfer Tether over there if you want to. And then from there, you just do all of your transactions once you move it from wallet to wallet. But yeah, it's annoying. I get you. I definitely get you there. See. And hey, Blake, damn son, we have the same PC. That's nice. I mean, I love this PC a lot. That's the only problem I've ever had with it. Just this little twitch with the screen monitors. I don't know what it is. But besides that, this PC does everything I want. I ran really ultra graphics games on here before with no problems. I think what it is I simply just need thermal paste on my computer. I think it may be just getting too hot for comfort, and that's just what's going on. I don't know if that for sure. That's why I'm going to have somebody check it out for me. But, I just want to play it safe and make sure it doesn't mess up anything in there, because that computer, from what I remember, is expensive. Because I spent like $5,000 in like one day buying this computer for myself and also buying my sister a computer for her birthday. So this was last year at this time. So what do you call it? It's been perfect. But I remember specifically that this computer should work fine because I paid a bunch of money for it. I even thought about getting a more expensive computer, but I was like, you know what? $3,000 should be about right? Probably even got it on sale. I doubt it, but I could have. 3080 graphics cards are crazy hot in the system. Oh, that could be it. Okay. Well, what do you call? I'll clean everything off and I'll see if I need some more coolant stuff, and I'll take it to a little shop or whatnot or Best Buy and get it all fixed up for me. Let's see. Oh, looks like Blake has something for you right there. You go P2P on BitGet, but you have to use KYC. Okay, so that give and take, but it seems like that's another way you get to do it right there. I'm hoping Voyager will come back online after Chapter 11 and got stuck. If not, I'm writing it off as a loss this year. Hopefully you can have a good CPA. I mean, I think Voyager is going to come back after all said and done. It's just going to be, do people trust it, right? And yes, it would be wise to write it off as a loss. You're not going to pay like anything in taxes. If anything, you might even get some nice little money back, right? But yeah, like to me, you guys know I liked Voyager for the long time. When stuff started to get a little bit more scary, I was like, hey, just to be safe, I think I'm moving my money out of there. You guys can do what you want, but I was like, right. And I even left $500 of STMX in there, which I'm paying for now, right? But going forward, am I ever going to use Voyager as a product again? No, I don't think so. Probably not. Now, I've never used Celsius before as well, but I know a lot of people have really like Celsius had way more money, I believe, than Voyager did. And Celsius just recently did a bankruptcy as well, which is kind of odd because they tried to go through this whole other process first, and then they did bankruptcy, whereas Voyager was just like, let's hit bankruptcy, let's just go for it now. And now Celsius is playing catch up with it, I guess. I don't know if there's ever been a bankruptcy like this, though, in my memory, so we'll have to remember how this plays out for the next time something really bad goes on for another exchange, whether it's like a couple years from now, 3, 4, 5 years from now when we have our next big bear market. I mean, it may even be longer than that, right? But I think it's going to be important to realize that, hey, some of these exchanges that give out lots of interest rates and stuff like that, you may end up getting screwed over if the market crashes. So, maybe Voyager's good in the bull market, but as soon as the bear market hits, take all of your money out and run. Or if to be smarter, just don't put your money in Voyager the next time around, right? Gosh darn it, these these bots over here, they're spicy. What's it here? I paid $1K for my iMac and it's already super laggy on the first year later. Oh geez, I haven't had a $1,000 computer in a while. I mean, I don't mind store computers. If it does what it's supposed to do, I'm usually pretty happy with it. My concern is, I don't know if it's the weird computer shops I take my PC to or something like that. But like, if I took my laptop to a place one time, and this is a nice gaming laptop. I took it to like some Best Buy in Oregon when I was down there, just like I was working on some stuff, and I was like, hey, my computer is really freaking out on me. Can you fix it up for me? And they're like, sure. Oh yeah, the motherboard messed up. We have another one we could put into it for you. And then that'll be it, right? And so what happened was I paid for the new motherboard. They installed it and everything. For like a week, it worked perfectly fine. Then like after that week, it got really like even worse than it was before the new motherboard. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? I never went back to yell or anything like that, but I just was not having it. I still have the laptop, but I don't use it anymore. I think it's on my actual sofa right now. I let my mom use it every now and again if she wants to watch a bootleg movie. Guri beat me to the spam. Oh, don't worry about it. As the owner of a channel, and if you guys want to ever know this, the YouTuber who's actually streaming, we see comments a few seconds before everybody else. So we see it coming. I will, if they come back, I'll use Voyager. If not, it will help me tax time. It's all good. I need to help at the end of the year. Taxes are going to be rough next year, but hopefully they can... I'm not too sure if the government's going to do anything related to taxes. I know they wanted to tax the rich a little bit this cycle, but it seems like Joe Manchin's going to be a good for that. So I don't think there's going to be any tax hikes here because, those tax hikes would have just been passed along to everybody else, working class folks. But yeah, it's going to be, Bitcoin. Somebody's trying to do something here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens towards the end of the year here, guys. Let me know in the comments if you want to. But when do you guys think we may be heading into a recession? We may already be in a recession if this GDP number comes out negative again, negative growth. We don't know if it is yet. Or we might come out in Q3, Q4, Q5, or Q1 again. We'll have to figure that out. But I want to know what you guys think. Are we in a recession right now, or are we just in a bad economy that will turn into a worse economy with a recession looming? Fill life with emotions, baby. Find love. Oh man. Yeah, they are. They know what they need to do. And hey, Michael, I think that no one's just really going to keep money on the exchanges after this anymore. I just got up my Ledger yesterday. Moved everything onto that. I think that's smart. I've had a lot of my money on Ledger wallets for a long time here. I still have a lot of money on exchanges. Don't get me wrong, but for my long-term portfolios, I've always felt safest to keep them on the wallet. Now, back when all this crazy stuff was happening in 2017, I guess I would say 2018, during that crash after the first time we hit $20,000, if you guys remember back then, I had all of my money on exchanges, and I did not have a single problem. I think what happened this time around is they just got, something crazy happened. They just started saying, hey, we need to incentivize people to come to us and not the other guy. So let's give out a whole bunch of money over and over and over again, because we don't think the market's ever going to cool off to the point where we're going to be at risk of, going bankrupt or something like that. So there's been a fierce amount of competition, I'm technically a YouTuber. I'm technically an influencer, and I've been contacted by so many companies over the past year. You guys, there's so many of them. Some of them legitimate, like BlockFi, SoFi wanted to do a deal with me. I was just too tired to do it. BitGet, FinMix, Market Cipher, they're all great brands out there. Voyager was out there too. That was a good brand last year. I didn't get contacted ever by Celsius, but who knows? KuCoin wanted to talk to me. Webull talked to me a while. I did a deal with Webull actually, but that was just to put the link down in my description. But what do you call it? It's there is a fierce battle going on right now to get all of you guys to go over to their exchanges. And I'm not saying they're paying crazy amounts of money because obviously it's a bear market, but they are trying to outdo each other time after time and time again, which is why it was so confusing the other day when we were talking about Coinbase taking away their affiliate program. There are whole infrastructures built online to funnel you guys into signing up for a product. So, basically, if I do this right here, thanks D's Nuts, I appreciate your message. On Discord, I just saw my phone. If you go over here and say best crypto exchange, all right. We can go to Nerd Wallet since I've already been here before. Okay. You see all these little links here? They give you a full-on review of each one and stuff like that. This is an affiliate link. If you click this link and sign up on it, they get a kickback from it. They make money. And, probably not making much money right now. These are credit cards, actually, so that's a different type of money. But the credit card companies pay money, too. There's a whole system online built to helping out, making you guys sign up for a particular product. I'm part of that. You guys know that. I have links in my description. But by no means am I always pushing you guys to go do one thing or the other. But what do you call it? There's a whole system for it. Even Forbes is in on it, right? Learn more, learn more, learn more, learn more. And so now, as of today, if I clicked on this link from Coinbase, they're not going to make any more money if I were to sign up using Coinbase. Great. So, right. And you can see there's some actual language in the, you guys can't see it because it's on top, but in the URL, there's actually language that would let me know that this is actually meant, this is from, this is an affiliate link. Okay. So, there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff out there, but the whole ecosystem is built off of that. I hope you guys understand that, a lot of stuff online, if you guys have a favorite blog or you guys look at something online or something like that, they make money by just funneling you guys towards certain products. That's the whole basis of online internet in America. Maybe other countries is a little bit different, but if you just go over here to cooking blogs, not Squarespace, influencermarketinghub.com. Okay, probably not what we're looking for here. Okay, pinchofyum.com. Right here, okay? Our recipes, your inbox, sign up. If they have an email list, they can advertise to you, make a lot of money that way. You go down here. I have, go to socials, the links. All this is designed to get you to move stuff. Our other brands, Tasty, Clarity, Food Blogger Pod, what a Nutrifox. I don't know. It sounds like they're trying to try to put you on a healthy diet type thing here, but it's all designed to funnel you in some weird way. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but it's a crazy thing that you guys will learn as you kind of dive into the world of crypto, which is why I'm always kind of clear about, hey, this is how much money I make off of YouTube. This is how much money I make off of this and this and that and that, right? It's a lot easier for me just to say that so you guys aren't always wondering, oh, how much money is Michael making? I've made $800 in the last 28 days according to YouTube. And if you guys were here a few days ago, 500 of that came from Secret Fish, right? So what do you call it? It is pretty crazy how the whole system is organized. But that's why it was so confusing going back to crypto, why it was so crazy for Coinbase to cut off that branch, because now if you just type in best exchanges, eventually you're going to see those websites actually cut Coinbase out and put another exchange in there that will actually drive revenue. And so that means Coinbase isn't going to be getting all those new consistent signups, which is why I was like, well, if you can't afford to pay somebody $5 for a sign up, like this means they sign up and put money in there, which is actually at the low end of the spectrum. Just make it $1, just make it $2.50. Don't cut it all the way out, because then nobody has an incentive to drive new customers over to Coinbase. And I think that's going to be very crucial, because right now Coinbase is struggling, not from technically a financial standpoint, but you guys know that they have some pretty crazy fees. Other brokers are starting to get rid of their fees a little bit to squeeze Coinbase, because they know they have so many fees. And when people get so tired of Coinbase for having ludicrous fees, right, they're going to be looking for other platforms, other exchanges, and that's going to hurt Coinbase in the long run. The thing that Coinbase is hoping on is that by the next time we have another bull run, maybe 2 years, maybe 1 year, whatever, there'll be a new, people that are young will grow up and they'll be like, hey, Coinbase is a household name. Let me buy my first crypto there. That's what they're going to be hoping to, survive off of name recognition. I mean, crypto is like a cutthroat business, guys. It's cutthroat. You know how surprised I am to be one of the few crypto streamers still like alive after the 2021 rally. There was a lot of other streamers out there that I liked and enjoyed watching, but they've all but dwindled out there. Even there's Matt Wallace. He was another streamer. He doesn't stream that much, but he was a Dogecoin guy. He's still alive and well. I don't know how many other Dogecoin people there were out there. I remember this guy, before we go back to Bitcoin here. There was another channel out there called Tame the Arc. Right? Yeah, he's still alive and well here. He has 52,000 subscribers. He's still doing okay. Dogecoin pumping. What do you call it? So, there's still some good stuff happening at least. But yeah, it's definitely been, what do you call it? There's definitely been waves in the market. I'm actually excited to see that guy still around. He doesn't really have the best technicals, but he's entertaining, like Jordan Cameron. But Jordan, I think, has better technicals. But yeah, so just a lot of crazy stuff going on. Oh, there you go. Thank you, baby fish. I appreciate it. Whale number 3 is now whale number 8. Oh, so he's still moving down. Oh, geez. Maybe censor the word naked. What do you call? Hey, no tacos, no life. It is censored. Streams for some reason are different than my normal videos. If you would actually look at this from a published video perspective, it would look much, much different. Like it would be censored immediately. I would have an opportunity to click approve on it. But with streams, it's like the wild, wild west, which is why it's so freaking crazy. Whether there's a naked stock though, yeah. I mean, what have they been up to lately? I don't even know. No more short squeezes, right? And hey, Josh Long, us, or US, a little bit of salt in between it. All right, there we go. Let me see right here. But so far, guys, before I wrap up the stream here, I think without financial institutions, cryptocurrency would be heavily affected, and Secret Fish, just by Voyager, a good investment. They are looking for a buyer. What do you call it? I mean, I would be happy if Elon were to buy it, but I mean, I think it'd be easier for Elon just to make his own at this point because Voyager's already going into bankruptcy. Unless he wants to buy it for pennies on the dollar. That might be kind of interesting, but he's going to have to rebrand it, put his name behind it, and say this is fully funded by blank, blank, blank. We have these banks involved, and they're all here to help you guys make money in the crypto world. Something like that, because he's going to have to fire the entire Voyager board and everything, clean house. But I would love to see that. There you go. Pennies to the dollar? Yeah, that's what you're going to have to pay for it. Pennies on the dollar. What's right here? Check Uniswap to coin TA. It's still grinding up here. I had a false breakout, which I didn't like too much. That was pretty interesting. I guess we have to adjust this over here now. I guess it wanted to break down, but Bitcoin took it back up, and that's normal. What are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, it's reached the price target 1 right now. You can see it right there. It's having some issues to get above it. So far, Bitcoin looks like it could definitely go up later on today. It's going to be a long shot, of course, but I think the market looks still good. Let me double check that. Yeah, futures are still fine. If NASDAQ keeps on going out after this breakout that occurred today, then I think you may actually see this boom up from this level of resistance around, $7.40 or so, and try to make up another run towards $8. And then from there, I think you might hit a little bit more resistance as we approach the 200 daily moving average. But yeah, I think this actually has an opportunity to go up even further. If you want to buy right now, definitely have a stop loss though, because you would have wanted to buy on one of these other support levels and maybe another breakout level. I wouldn't have wanted to be trading it right now too much. It'd be better to be day trading this if you ask me personally, rather than trying to long it. But if you already have a position, which I think you do, I probably would have scaled out a little bit around this price point as we hit the price target here on the Fibonacci extension tool. But then from there, probably set my next two scale out limits being somewhere around the $8.06 level. And then after that, probably up there around the 200 daily moving average. And at the most, I'd probably fully out of this position by $9. If it's a swing trade, if it's a long-term trade, totally different ballgame. You just kind of hold through these waves, right? But yeah, I still think it looks fine. It's moving up pretty strongly. It's just hit that level 1 resistance level for the Fibonacci extension level. And, you're seeing it kind of having to consolidate here for a little bit of time. It's tried 2 times, though, to actually have a pop-up, which is looking nice. So you do see that there's buying pressure there, and I think it can actually reach $8 over the next 24 hours or so. All we need to do is have the NASDAQ open up green, and Bitcoin will be charging ahead, burning even more shorts out here of the market. Oh, and you guys can even see now on the daily chart, Bitcoin has just turned green. We're trying to bounce off of the 50-day moving average. So, if you guys want to buy right now, just make sure you have your stop losses. That's all I would say there. And those stop losses could probably be around either the trend line right here or the 50-day moving average if you want to be more specific. But what are we looking at here, actually? Sand is up 1%. I still think Sand can have a big boom today. It's also hitting that Fibonacci resistance level there. Engine coin we talked about a while ago, that's still pumping up a little bit more after that little bit of a breakdown, which I guess was an okay shorting opportunity. Gala is about to test out the 50. Gala, keep an eye on this one, actually. This one could be interesting here. Anything that breaks above the 50 is usually having a nice pop-off afterwards. AXS still popping off after it broke out above the 50 here. Sheeb, I broke above the 50 a long time ago here, didn't it? So that's a much different little thing. But even this is looking to break out above the Fibonacci extension level here. So you're seeing a lot of coins look like they want to have at least 1 or 2 more days of booming. There are other coins out there like Ethereum Classic, however, that are not booming up as much. Maybe those will have a quick pop later on today, but it seems like this one is getting rejected off of the 200 daily moving average. And the other one, Matic here, is actually turning green, trying to do a little bit of a switcheroo here and have a nice little green day. Let me go over here to the 4-hour chart. As far as Matic, I think Matic can break above $1 here and maybe try to go up towards $1.02, $1.05 max. But I think Matic can still have a really good day over the next few days. Again, just be careful that on the 4-hour chart, we don't want to break down below that 20 moving average. That's what's going to cause a little bit of concern to you guys, okay? What's right here? 1 second chart. There we go. All right. And you're saying Coinbase needs to change its fees. I'm pretty sure they will soon if they want to stay relevant. Exactly. And hey, Meta, thanks very much, guys. Yeah, make sure to like this stream as always. I really do appreciate it. And hey, Miss K, happy to see you back as always. I know you were here before. And hey, Byteford, Charles Payne today. If you guys don't know, Charles Payne is an anchor on Fox Business News. He's really cool. He has some sweet glasses. But Charles Payne today asked his guest where he should put his Bitcoin that he has in Coinbase to protect it. His guest said he thought Coinbase was safe. I was screaming at the TV, no chest, put it in the wallet. It shows you that not everybody on CNBC and Fox Business really understands crypto. They're kind of people that are more based off of the traditional markets in college and school. And then they're forced to learn about crypto very, very fast. And then they're kind of BSing their way through all the segments. I don't know if you guys have ever watched some of the CNBC crypto world stuff. They say some good stuff every now and again. But man, when I'm looking at Crypto World by CNBC, I'm just like, ew. No, that's misinformation. And it can be very brutal, so I definitely get you there. I think that what they need is they need some really good crypto people on there. And these are people that, understand the way the market works. But remember, if CNBC is not going to pay the same amount as a crypto fund or whatever, or a crypto business, those people get paid a lot of money to do the marketing and understand everything there is to do with crypto. The people that I have seen that are the best orators, that talk about crypto have been the crypto CEOs. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. They are very well spoken. They are very concise. Whenever a congressman or woman who tries to go after them and say how unsafe crypto is, they just kind of spin it around. They're very, very, very good at what they do. But again, those people are getting paid millions of dollars a year. I wish, right? Chapter 11 usually is a restart. Chapter 7 wipes out, so I will hang in there all Chapter 11, but please don't take that advice from me. I'm just a follower. What do you call it? I mean, I believe they're going to survive personally, right? But I just don't think, if you guys get any money back from Voyager or Celsius or any of those other exchanges that are having some issues right now, as soon as you get your money back, take it, run, put it into an exchange that you trust and never use that whatever exchange again. I'm never using Voyager again. You guys can use it again if you want to. Now, I don't have Celsius, but I'm never going to use Celsius in the future, okay? I'm protecting myself from any unnecessary risk here because, I don't want to have to deal with that. I do not want to have to deal with that at all, okay? And they've lost my trust forever for me as, a potential consumer. Coinbase has a monthly sub now that gives you free feeless trading, but the first 30 days are free. Yeah, that's nice, but it's not going to be. People don't want to do subscription models right now. That's kind of the thing you notice at the end of the month, kind of draining your account. I think if you use Coinbase enough, it will actually be worth it, though. I think if you use Coinbase enough, it's totally worth it. But I think what's going to be, how do I say this? People, for some reason, register fees differently than they do monthly subscriptions, if that makes sense. It's a psychological thing, but if you guys do use Coinbase primarily and you guys do trade often enough, I do think it would actually be very helpful for you to actually get the Coinbase subscription account. Caveat there, not caveat. If Coinbase was smart, they would track how much money you spent in fees over the last 30 days and say, hey, I know they're not going to do this because you get mad about how much you would charge in fees, but you spent this much in fees last month. If you pay $10 a month or whatever the fee is, you're only going to pay you're going to not pay anything basically. If they did that, I think they'd be much better off. But I don't know if they're going to do that. Well, maybe they already are. I don't know. I actually don't use Coinbase, as you guys know. I just use it every now and again to move some money around in a pinch. And hey, Bone Crusher Show, Mike is doing his show standing now. I like it. Good energy too. Yeah, I love doing it like this. It's just been a pain because what I normally have to do is I used to try to do it up and down, but what I have to do in the meantime is like lower my desk here. And then once I lower my desk, I have to lower the camera down, adjust it all. All the lights have to go up and down as well. Like here, let me see if you guys can see this very fast. You guys can see part of I'm raising the desk up a little bit more. Right? I thought about doing it like this, but then I realized that you guys would not be able to see anything because everything would be so high. Like I can move this down a little bit more here and all that stuff because it's all hooked up to the desk. But yeah. It's nice, and I can always tilt up the monitors like that so I can see the screens a little bit better. It really does make a difference, guys. It really does make a difference. Okay, CNBC doesn't support anything new. Crypto, AMC, or GMC said. No, CNBC hated the meme stock rally thing where hedge funds were getting bullied. CNBC hated it with a passion. I was so surprised how anti new trader they were. Because they were making fun of people that were going into Dogecoin, GameStop, AMC. They were making fun of people going in it. And I was like, dude, that's not how you reach out to new traders. I mean, from a financials perspective, you guys know I said it's a huge risk. Trade at your own risk and don't go crazy with it, yada, yada, yada. And most of you guys followed my advice on that one. But by no means am I going to make fun of you guys for choosing to invest in GameStop. I mean, I did live trading on GameStop and I made like $1,500 on it and $1,700 in like 5 minutes of trading GameStop, right? By no means should you make fun of people or just not understand how the new traders perceive the market. They acted like the market is squeaky clean. That's what really ticked me off about CNBC. They act like the market is squeaky clean. Fox Business a little bit more. Fox Business definitely has more corporate ties, I guess, than CNBC. But Fox Business isn't afraid to say, yeah, there's some scummy stuff that goes on, but it's part of the game. We'll teach you how the game works. Right. I feel like that's much more of a better approach than saying, nah, the market's okay. There's nothing bad going on, right? It makes a difference. And hey, D's, I'm going to buy AMC and Doge anyway. Exactly. I mean, it's just so weird why they would do that. I don't like CNBC at all after that. Now, I still watch them every now and again, but it's not to watch the anchors talk and talk and talk. I don't like any of their anchors, any of them. What I like to do is I like to listen to the guest, and that's why I listen to CNBC. Not because their anchors are good, because they're not. I listen to CNBC because I like the people that come on the show and they talk with them. So as long as they have those people, I'm going to keep on watching it. But it's just when I listen to Jim Cramer and all those other people, I'm just like, what is the matter with you? Remember they have the anti-Jim Cramer or the Jim Cramer ETF short fund. They made it up. It's just a funny name. But it's more profitable. It's up rather than down. So this guy makes a lot of bad calls, but he still has a show. Let's see. And hey, Meta, I believe in FTM. Don't think you're in FOMO. Hold it. What do you call it? Far from broke agrees right there. Yeah, FTM is good. It's down 2% right now, but yeah, I still think it's good overall. FTM is something I have for the long-term hold. I like FTM primarily for day trading. I don't know if we can actually see it here over the last few... No, we actually had a breakout today, didn't we? Let's go to the hour chart. Yeah, this bad boy has some great moves, and I normally like to day trade this sucker. You guys can do whatever you want to. I have a long-term hold as well, but I've made a lot of money day trading this, and it's worked out pretty well. You can even see on the hour chart here, the golden crosses come, have a little bit of a dip, but then the rip comes, and it's great. On the 4-hour chart here, you saw the golden cross come right here, and then boom. It was kind of interesting because we had a death cross right here beforehand, and then we ripped, so that was actually mixed signals. But, you know, it was nice to see that big rip there coming from FTM. There we go. And Bitcoin's still slowly climbing up here. Be careful. It's climbing in a way that's not too good, right? I made $800 from AMC and $14K from Doge. Dude, that's freaking awesome. The Inverse Kramer, yeah, that's what it's called. Inverse Kramer Fund. I bought GameStop at $4, made a ton. Dude, that's nice. Coinbase one isn't that great when you read in detail, such as zero trading fees up to 10K monthly. With zero Coinbase trading fees, spread fees may still apply. I could see 10K come. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, okay, that does suck. Okay, well, that's why you got to read the fine print when it comes to these type of people. All right, it always makes a little bit of a difference. But okay, buddy, I'm going to end this stream right now. I'm going to take apart my computer tonight and clean it out to make sure this problem doesn't happen tomorrow. For that, I need my computer to be shut off for a while, cool off, and I'm going to take a little bit of a duster to it. And if I had luscious long hair, you guys would think that was awesome. But yeah, should be okay for now. Guys, at this point in time, I'm not really taking too many trades right now. What I'm hoping for is for you guys is that for today, we see that the Dow and NASDAQ and S&P, since they all just broke it yesterday, continue to decline, if not incrementally. Maybe not a big boost, but just nice little moves. That should keep Bitcoin above its 50-day moving average, and that's what I want to see going forward. If we can see some strong moves in Bitcoin, try to test at the $24,000 level or something like that, I'd be very excited to see where we go from there. But I still think overall we're still in that selling zone maybe for the next few days or so. But, you know, as long as we're up here, feel free to day trade. I think this is going to be a day trader's market right now. And if you guys want to swing trade, choose the stuff that's either been pumping up quite a bit that you know still has some momentum left in it, or you're going to be waiting for the stuff that really hasn't broken out that much at all, or it's been really stagnant, and it looks like it's about to break above, right now, I would say the 50-day moving averages for a lot of coins, okay? Those are going to be what you look at. And so far, guys, I'm enjoying this market. This is still a good market. I want to see what happens tomorrow. Just, guys, for heaven's sakes, have stop losses if you guys are going to trade right now. Have stop losses. Because at this point, we are reaching the higher part of our higher limits. You're kind of getting into more oversold territory. If for whatever reason the market decides to drop like a rock, because a lot of times it just happens out of nowhere, right? You guys need to protect yourself from becoming a bag holder at this point in time, because over the last few days, Bitcoin has rallied over 20%, and that's just over the past week. We can definitely come down pretty heavy since we are still in this bear market. But for now, as you guys can see, we're still looking very good. Market's trying to grind back up here. Just don't be surprised if for whatever reason the market takes a sudden dump tomorrow or something like that. Let's just hope that those breakouts can continue and we don't hear any bad news coming from the Fed or around the world in the next few hours. So far, though, futures are all green. NASDAQ up 0.62, S&P up 0.59, and the Dow up 0.52. Those are good numbers. We just want to see that they can hold in the pre-market tomorrow, okay? All right, everybody, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. And I think tomorrow